Bowling Association. Well, hi again, everybody, and welcome back inside the Woburn Bowlerdrome. John Holt with Dan Murphy, as we have a very spirited crowd on hand as the adult bowlers come back after 4 weeks of the youth bowling.
That's right. You know, the show has a tendency to make bowlers household names, whether it's because of a high score they hit or number of wins in a row. Well, we just have those type of bowlers the next 4 weeks, so don't miss these shows.
And the reigning champ is one of those guys, Rich
Exactly.
Halas. We'll speak with him in just a second. But first, we say hello to Trina, standing by with the challengers. Hi, Trina.
Hey, John, how you doing today? You know, today in the house, we've got Brian Fuller Jr. and Peter Iannuzzo, and you guys faced off a couple years ago. What happened, Brian?
I beat Pete in the challengers match. Let's hope I get lucky this time.
Was it close?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember.
You didn't want us to tell that story, but you're back. You're glad to be back here. How are you feeling today?
Pretty good, I guess.
Yeah. It's a big crowd. A little intimidating?
Yeah, a lot of Pete's families here.
That angry Iannuzzo crowd. All right, well, good luck to you. And Peter, home lanes for you. How does it feel to be here?
Good. It feels good to be back. It's been a while, and I met up against Brian before, and I ended up going home early, but we'll see what happens today.
Well, we haven't seen you in a while, so we're so glad to have you back and your whole family, the whole Iannuzzo crowd, all your friends.
Yeah, thanks. They're good. They come here, cheer me on all the time, so thanks.
All right, well, I hope you have a good day today, both of you. Back over to you, John.
All right, Trina, thank you. Hawk Halas is with us. You've had to wait 4 weeks as the kids got a chance to bowl. How you looking today? How you feeling?
Well, I feel pretty good, but, hopefully I can find a zone right away, and I get two young bowlers that, whichever one wins, it's going to be a tough match.
Yeah, some stiff competition, but I think the crowd will help today. Some good energy. We're glad they're here. We're glad you're here at home. Back with the Challengers match after this on CNA. Hope you're having a safe and healthy holiday season. We wish you a happy new year and glad you are with us for the Challengers match. And we've got a crowd that feels like a championship show taping crowd. Back to the gills here at the Bowlerdrome, and we're all set to go. Brian Fuller stepping in first from East Kingston, Massachusetts, taking on Peter Iannuzzo here in the one-game Challengers match. He'll miss a little to the left, but drops 7. East Kingston, New Hampshire, make that.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have our first sighting of Earl. Yeah, Earl says, roll back. I'm not ready to get on there. And now it's just kind of ruined the shot with that head pin gone. Let's see where the wood settles down. Probably going to go way left. Well, we found out one thing. Earl's not awake yet. He doesn't want to run down to the pins.
Brian starts with a 10. That's actually laid out in his contract. Nothing before the 5th box.
Is that what it is? Well, I didn't bring my track shoes, John, so I guess it's going to be up to you or Trina. You or Trina. Brian's looking at the 1, 3, and then in the back row, 7, 8, and 10 pins. Piece of wood behind the 1. Missing the head pin.
Leaves the 1, 7, an 8 with his 10 in the first box, and Brian's got 18. Now Peter, who a lot of the crowd is supporting. He's brought a lot of friends and family to watch him here in Woburn.
There's one of the reasons right there, home lanes, Woburn Bowlerdrome, right here where we tape the show, folks. Son of Hall of Famer Pete Iannuzzo.
And the left-hander opens by taking out 8.
Gives himself the 3 and a 6.
There you go. Mark in the first. Richard Halas waiting in the wings.
These bowlers are just 1 pin apart, John, in the final roll-off. 654 for Pete, and Brian was 653 for 5 games.
Fill of 8.
Well, we may get an Earl sighting this time.
Now this is going to call
He is going to have to.
There's going to be a union grievance. There's going to be bonus money to be paid to Earl. Oh boy, this is a mess.
Oh.
Pass the hat in the crowd. Maybe they can pay the bonus money.
Speaking of bonus money, Iannuzzo's chance to go 2 marks in a row. Remember, the third one will be worth $50 if he can get a streak of 3. Ooh, a little low on the wood. I believe he might have hit that pin. And it didn't go down.
Rocked just a little bit, but stayed up.
Yeah. Brian coming backwards. The 1 and the 3 left. Good chance for him to pick up his first mark. Don't like that wood in between, though. Might send that head pin in front of the 3. Yeah, exactly what happened. That was a situation where you might want to clip the 3 pin by itself. The wood would have swung around the back of the head pin.
Up to 28 through 3 for Brian.
Another 8-pin drop, this time the 5 and the 8, but looks from this angle like a roadblock out in front. See if he can get by it, or he's going to try to cap that piece of wood. Oh, he does. Clips it, but not enough to deflect the ball.
First mark for Brian, spare in the 4th.
You see a replay. Just enough to get by. Does clip the wood a little bit.
Peter on lane 35, box 3.
A little light hit. Would like to see the 10-pin go. 2, 4, 7, 8, and 10. Shoot at the 2 and the 4. Wood in between could help him on the 10-pin.
Got the triangle remaining in the 4, 7, 8. Second straight 9 up to 36. Now he's opposite the mark in the 4th. On the head pin to drop 7.
Tried to, little body English to kick that 4-pin out of there, but he leaves himself 3, 4, 6. Try to split the 3 and the 6, or possibly inside the 3 and have it come off the right sidewall. Oh, he split him. What a shot by Pete Iannuzzo. Matches spares in the 4th. There you see the replay. Great shot.
Now the fill for Brian. 6 of them go. The 2, 4, 6, 7 remaining.
Wants that wood to stay right there. He doesn't want it to roll in front of that 2-pin. Yeah. Well, he's going to do that. Should come out and turn a little bit. Looks to me he has to come up high in that piece of wood. He's trying. Good try. Everything but the 4.
.54 at the turn for Brian. He's left only 2 pins up when he put up an 8. Back in box 2.
Big ball. And the first strike of the match. You see a replay. The 6-pin a little stubborn, but finally goes down. It's 2 marks out of the last 3 boxes for Brian. Meanwhile, Pete working on a spare in the fourth.
The 1-7 left to contend with.
Gives him a 10-pin advantage through the fifth box. Box is completed.
Lead stays at 10, but now he's opposite the strike here as we move to box 6.
Well, last time Brian Fuller put a mark up in the fourth, Pete was able to answer with his own mark. Let's see if he can do the same thing in the sixth.
Wow, what a match back and forth. Pete Iannuzzo on his game.
And a double for Brian.
Looking to be the first to crack that triple strike pool this season, the $1,000.
This could be worth 1,000 or portion of it, but it'll be worth 50 anyways if he gets that out of the mark.
That close.
My!
The unlucky 7 left up.
There's $50 right there.
We're reminded that John Zappi had a triple strike earlier in the season, so that would have been for a portion of the 1,000.
That was last year? Oh, no, that's right. We're still in December. Yeah, that's right. I think John would have reminded us.
No forgetting that one for him.
No. But that's $50 in bonus money for Brian Fuller. $50 if he can continue that streak in the 9th and 10th frames. Meanwhile, he's looking for a double.
These pins are going down like crazy today.
He'll get a shot at a piece of that $1,000 that John Zappi owns right now. This could be worth $500 to him out of John Zappi's pocket. But more important, he's got to keep pace with Brian Fuller. What a match. A little light on the head, but he's still falling. Well, he needs this for $50, and again, to keep pace with Brian Fuller. $50 for him. Who will blink first, John?
And what's Hawk Halas thinking right now?
He's probably saying, get all the marks you want right now, guys. There's only so many to a customer. Maybe you guys will cool off by the time I see one of you. Brian back on the head pin, this time a little heavy on the Brooklyn side. Drops 7 on that spare.
So just 4 left up now. The whole time by Brian as Hawk Halas looks on. Final warm-up tosses.
He's done his road work around the building a few times. He's ready to go. Brian back on the head pin again. Really a much-needed mark here in the 10th. 2, 4, 5, and 7. Trails by 10. It's going to need some kind of break from Pete now. Be a shame. We lose the match with a 137, but that's May what's going to happen. He's 123 plus the ball in the 8th. So Pete is up by 3 plus this ball.
Bonus money rising to already $50, 3 in a row for the last 5.
Just doesn't want to make a mistake on this ball. That's 6.
Three more and he'll win it.
If you can convert 4 more, you'll have another $50.
I put him in a tie.
One of the better challenges match we've had, and we have had some good ones. It gives them 137 now, tie, so.
That spare 8 in the first may prove to be the difference as they matched marks pretty much the rest of the way. Pete Iannuzzo officially advancing to take on Rich Halas here in a few minutes. Earl one more time. The man never rests. What a challenging match for both these guys, with Pete Iannuzzo is going to pull it out 146-137. Highly entertaining. We hope the championship match is just as good. Game 1's next, right here on CNA. Did you enjoy the challengers match or what? Wow. Back for the 2-game championship battle between these two gentlemen. Pete Iannuzzo, you just saw win in a terrific match. And Rich Halas, the returning champ, back after 4 weeks of youth bowling to defend the title.
Missing the head pin, but drops 7, leaves himself the 1, 7, and 8. Piece of wood, couple pieces next to the, or just to the right of the head pin.
See if Pete can keep the hot bowling going. He put up 5 marks in that challengers match.
But how important every time after the first mark, he matched marks, box for box, with Brian Fuller. Even matching double strikes, that's incredible. Because if that's 3 marks and 3 spares in a row for Pete, he doesn't win this match. Brian did all he could do.
It'll be a couple open boxes for Rich Halas to begin with. An 8 and a 10, 18. $146 is what Pete put up in that first game. Of course, we're tracking the 2-game totals for our final show of the season, our championship show.
Got a chance with a piece of wood. You play the wood, it's going to come from left to right. And oh, boy. Now that is the last pin that I would have expected to stay up. I would have thought he would have had a problem with the 8, possibly the 9. Knew it as soon as he threw the ball.
Early pin advantage, 1 pin advantage for Pete. 19-18.
That was a strange strike. Watch, it looks like 2 pins are going to be left up right there. They kind of fall simultaneously. I think that was the 4 and the 5. Ball was right in the pocket. Just kind of felt kind of strange.
First ball gets him 7.
Little lucky break off the head pin. 1, 7, and 9 pins left. Trying to make it 2 in a row.
Yes, spare on strike.
Well, let's see if Pete can match things like he did in the Challengers match. All of a sudden he's facing, and you see the replay of that spare. Facing a strike and spare, 3rd and 4th frames. Oh, my goodness. Matches the strike. Needless to I have to say, he's facing a spare. He just puts another spare up. He'd love another strike, though. Ooh, if he's going to convert this, it's going to be one heck of a shot. He's got the diamond, 2, 4, 5, and 8, plus the 10 pin. A piece of wood will help him on the 10. Got a chance here. Oh, just too full.
So an early advantage for Rich Halas, be it just 4 pins, 48-44 plus, of course, his first ball coming up. Only 3.
That close to $50.
Up to 60 with a 9 in the 5th. $379.
Couple pieces of wood. He's going to go right after the 3 pin, and hopefully that wood will do some damage on the other 2. Here's the 7. Just the 4.
Two marks apiece for the bowlers. jumping into the lead as we look at the replay. Great bowling today. Back and forth, all three bowlers. 6 boxes into game one. Back with more after this on CNA. Welcome back to Woburn. We're up to the 7th box now for Rich Halas. And he's trailing a little bit here in game one after Pete Iannuzzo has marked 3 times over his last 4, including 2 strikes. Two in the back row left for Hawks, 7 and 8.
Seven, 8. Piece of wood out in front. Another one to the far right.
The wood not his friend. Just an 8. Coming up between games 1 and 2, Agop Kassisian will be our strike challenge participant from the audience. That's a look at his grandson.
Yes, Anthony Vetrano. I told him he's going to be a star after the show. All the little girls, he'll have a lot of girlfriends after this, but obviously doesn't want to show his best side. Talking to Vinny.
We got to talk to his people to make sure our timing is better in the future.
That's right. Good 10 box by Rich Halas. About 2 open frames, and Pete Iannuzzo, the challenger's got 2 marks in a row, looking for that $50 in bonus money plus a big lead, leading by 4 now, plus these 2 balls on the strike.
Agop, Anthony's grandfather, will be going for $375 in that strike challenge if he can bowl a strike. $50 for a spare. 4, 7, 6, 10 left up. There's a look at Agop.
All business. That 375 is mine, he's saying.
Tough not to look good in that Comcast t-shirt.
With that 7 fill, lead is now 11.
Stays that way as they match 8s in the 7th.
Excellent try there. Needs these 2 to keep it at the lead at 11. Get 10. Ten-pin. That's the deficit facing our champ, Rich Halas.
Game 1 of 2 to decide the championship. The wood gets the 7. So Hawk is open for the 5th straight box. No doubt would love to end game 1 with the mark here coming up in the 10th.
Three, 4. A couple pieces of wood in between. the wood out of there, but 2 pins are still standing, so he will be open the last 6 frames.
$106.
It's a matter of how much the lead is going to be.
Headpin goes late, and it's a 6-pin drop. 2, 4, 7 in the 9 left. Loses 1 and count. And now opposite another 9. Our strike challenge coming up in just a few minutes for $375. Agop Kassissian. Nearly a mark in the 10th, but Pete will be open. Needs this pin to match the 9 from Rich. Does it. Makes it a 10, actually, excuse me. 116-106. I'm losing it, Dan. 10-pin advantage for Pete. Back with game 2 in the strike challenge right after this.
Hello and welcome back, everybody. Today our strike challenger is Agop Kassissian, and I said that right, didn't I?
Yes.
Oh, I'm very proud of myself. And Agop, you can win $375 for a strike. What do you think?
Try.
You gonna try your best?
Yes.
And where are you from?
I'm from Greece.
From Greece.
Yes.
I love your accent.
Oh, thank you.
And that is your cute grandson that's sitting on the front
Yes,
row today. Is that right?
Anthony.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Well, go win $375 for Anthony.
Thank you very much.
All right. Good luck.
Agop flying in from Greece to join us for the show.
I'm telling you, we're far-reaching. This is Anthony. He's watching his granddad.
With a chance.
Get over!
8 of 10. Nearly had it.
Looking for the spare for $50. Well, he's got 8 anyways. Let's see if we can make it 10. That was a great try, though.
$8 for Agop. And now the jackpot grows to $400. All you got to do is show up for a taping, fill out a card, submit your information. Perhaps if your name's drawn, you can win the jackpot.
He's from Greece. I wonder if he calls anywhere home here.
Oh, you mean he come straight in from Athens on a plane this morning?
That must have been the red eye.
Athens, Sparta, and Watertown. The world's foremost cities.
Oh, a great shot. Opening the second game of this championship round by Pete Iannuzzo. Take a look at that replay. Leading by 10. Three, 5, 6, 9. Trying to make it 2 spares in a row. Told you beginning of the show we had some household name, big name bowlers coming back. I'm not going to tell them.
That's just a big tease.
It's a big tease. Yeah, I wouldn't miss next week's match. 2 bowlers have been with us before, and pretty good bowlers. Can't do that to him, can we? All right.
We can string them along a couple more boxes.
Couple more boxes? Okay. Yeah, the same bowlers bowled each other several weeks ago. There, should clear it up. If you can call the Woburn Bowl Draw, give us those names. Unfortunately, by the time this airs, it'll be long past that, but I'll tell you in just a second, folks. Hey, matching spares in the first. And an Earl sighting. How much better can it get? A great shot by Rich Halas and a sighting of Earl. Well, look at, oh, see that? A little pirouette. No wonder he stays so slim. You know, I work with him. He can eat anything, and he doesn't put on weight. Anything.
Lucky guy.
He is. Oh, big 9-pin drop. Rich Halas trying to make it 2 in a row.
Yes, sir.
Pressure back on Pete Iannuzzo. Utilizes this first piece of wood. Maybe he's got a margin of error there if he goes a little bit to the right because it's going to snap off the wall. Cagey veteran, that Rich Halas. 10-pin goes. 247. Piece of wood in between. No problem if he catches the 2-pin. He could actually probably miss a little bit to the left. That wood would kick in between the 2 and the 4, but not a problem. Oh, my.
Except for the 7.
Oh, my. Oh, sorry, Peter. I thought that was wired, as they say. Wow. That'll teach me to call a shot before they're down.
Well, hasn't taught you for, what, 30, 40 years, has it?
Three in the 10. Piece of wood in front of the 10. Couple of other pieces next to the 3-pin.
Spare coming in the 4th, his second of this game.
Okay, folks. Can't keep it from me any longer. Next week, it's going to be Mike and Dave.
Mike and Dave. They're good bowlers.
They are. Yeah, it could be Dave and Mike, yeah. Dave Barber and Mike Morgan.
Wow. That is a good matchup.
Good lineup next week. The following week is it's great too. And the week after that it's superb as well.
Just tune in. No excuses.
No. Holiday season behind us. 44 for our champ through 3. Knots the match up. All even after box is completed.
Leaves the 6-9.
It's another one of those that wood behind it could throw the 6 in front of the 9.
Got it.
Not a problem there. Matching spares. Wow. This has been quite a day. Great challengers match. Now this one after 14 boxes is all tie. Both bowlers working on marks. Doesn't get any better than this.
Spread eagle plus the 8.
Yeah, head.
Salvages a 7.
But just a total of 20 pins in those 2 boxes. So Didn't take full advantage of the mark.
Rebounds nicely. Now Hawk Halas with an important fill in the 5th of game 2, 5th box.
And he goes through the middle, but he's able to capture 5.
It's going to be a terrific finish. Tight match, 2 good bowlers.
Gains 1 in count.
Up by 3 through boxes completed, but now opposite the strike here.
Can he do what Peter did against Brian and match the mark put up there? Pretty good looking ball going in. He can match it with a spare if he can convert the 5 and the 8. Oh, heavy on the 5, misses the 8. Advantage, Pete Iannuzzo.
Pete's going to step in for a huge fill when we come back. You don't want to miss these final 4 boxes between 2 very good Candlepin bowlers. Back with the finish after this on CNA. Tip of the hat to the crowd here today, just tremendous with their enthusiasm, and they've seen some great bowling from the Challengers match right on here to the finish of the championship match. Here's Pete Iannuzzo, box 7, following the strike in the 6th.
Wants the 7 or the 10 to go, but neither does. Yeah, 7-10, goal posts, couple pieces of wood there. He's going to have to go back after the one in front of the 10, obviously. And
catch it!
it's 9 fill on the strike.
Seven-pin advantage now for Pete through boxes completed.
Three, 5, 6, 9. The diamond leave.
One stubborn pin, refusing to go.
I think he could hit it any better than that without making it. All big pins. 6 and 9. So 2 9 boxes for our champ to work on. Trailing by 7. You see the attempt on the spare. Off the wall, and it just never came close to that 9 pin. Hold on to your seats, boys and girls. 7 pins. 1 and a 3. Oh no, he's going to get it.
Yeah.
Oh my.
A little point skyward with
Yes.
some divine intervention, perhaps.
There you see a replay. Missed the object pin, the head pin. Wood comes off the right side wall. Just enough momentum to take that head pin down for the mark. See if he can take full advantage of it now.
Huge fill ball. Six. 3, 6, 7, 10 remain.
That knots it up again. All even through boxes completed. He's opposite of 9. Needs one of these to keep it tie for the final 2 frames. One pin advantage for our challenger, Pete Iannuzzo, going to the final 2.
Anybody's match.
Now he's going to take a look at that wood. I think the wood is too far to the right to have the ball carry him off it, but I think that's the only shot he has. Well, the left-hander, right-hander might be a big advantage, but a lefty, I don't know. I like that wood a little farther to the left, but let's see what happens. Missed it entirely. Big pins. Remember, he had a 1-pin advantage.
Cleans up with all 10. Boy, would a mark be important and huge here in the 10th.
Right on it.
Oh, boy. How much break off the head pin, these 2 boxes.
Make a shot, Pete. Come on.
3, 6, 10 on the right, 4, 7 on the left, piece of wood in between. Now, if he hits that 3-pin, it's going to come back off the wall because of the wood behind it. Or than not have enough momentum to take out the 4, 7. I don't know. Not only that, but he didn't take the 10.
So it's there for the taking for Rich Halas, I'd say.
He's going to need a mark to win the match, I would think. We'll find out after this. Could be 2 10 boxes. No, that was a big 9 box right there. Two 10 boxes to tie. Needs a mark to win the match. 226 is Pete's total. 206 is Rich Halas' total right now with 2 boxes remaining. Wow.
Watch Pete's reaction. There is none. He can understand that.
That'll do it. A scare, but Rich Halas reigns champ again.
Finishing strong, no less. Bonus ball coming up to put the icing on a victory.
And if he were to throw a strike, we'd give him $50 in bonus money.
Great bowling from Pete, no doubt.
No doubt. The last two boxes, too. I thought he hit the head pin well, but he really didn't have a legitimate spare lead.
The Hawks championship flight continues. Back for the wrap-up after this on CNN. Back for the wrap-up, and this great crowd was really treated with some real good bowling. Challengers match and championship match.
Both matches right down to the final 2 frames in both. It was just great bowling all day long.
Rich Halas wins again. He will be back next week. We hope you are too. Right here on CNN to the Candlepin Challenge.